in for a video that I expect to be a little short about something other than lenses, but almost as much as important. Around July I was able to get this little guy here off eBay for a decent price, and this is an Isomorph 8 1.5 with fixed focus. It has been sitting on my closet ever since for a few reasons. Number one, I didn't have a clamp for it. Being a baby anamorphic, the only solution I could think of was red stands. And the bad part is they are sold out since I got my baby molar about 2 years ago. So I was waiting for divine inspiration for a cheap and effective solution that I could share with you guys in a video just like this one. Fortunately, I didn't have to spend too much of my mind on it, since recently, late September, we started to see posts of one Jim Chung advertising his new clamps called Rapido Technology. I had never heard of the guy, neither of his clamps, but it seemed reasonable. After a few short conversations, I headed to his website and I got lost. He then pointed me to the correct page where I could find the clamp for my baby Isco, and I placed the order. Right then and there he told me that I forgot to add the inner part of the clamp to which the Isco would fit. And I was confused because I thought, I already got 2 rings, so what could be missing? Anyway, I added that to the cart too, and it only made perfect sense when the thing arrived at my apartment with a very short shipping time, I might add. This is the Rapido Clamp. You have the outer ring, which has 3 screws and a 67mm thread for attaching to your taking lens. Then you have this inner gold ring, which fits snugly inside the outer ring. And inside it there's the piece that I missed, which is a black ring with a cut for your anamorphic lens. In my case, it's a tiny hole for the Isomorph. And well, Jim has collected quite a wide range of anamorphics to make these clamps, so in his website I could find anything that I looked for and all the lenses that I have previously owned. So if you're looking for a clamp, you can certainly find it there. So here's how the Rapido clamps are useful for any serious anamorphic shooter out there. I'm betting that you have more than one lens. Either you have several clamps, which can be expensive, or you are switching clamps to every lens, which means you have clamps that fit several lenses but none of them perfectly. And with the Rapido adapter you can just have this one outer ring, 67mm threaded, and several of these inner rings that can remain attached to your anamorphics. The outer ring also has a white mark on it, and as soon as you align the lens for the first time you can make a small mark on the gold ring too, using a pencil like I did. And after that you don't even need to check your alignment with flares or anything. You just place the 2 marks together and you're good. Just like the name says, Rapido. In Spanish, Portuguese and Italian it means fast, and it does a pretty good job at that. My only issue with the whole enterprise is the website, which is a little messy and confusing. But having Jim always available on Facebook to reply to any questions and actively participating in the anamorphic groups was a great incentive to pull the trigger on this one, and I don't regret it. The only other option that I could think of would be red stands, but getting a reply from him is kinda hard once in a while, and his price tag is also much higher than Rapido's at $39 plus the inner ring, which ranges from $5 to $15. Well, that was it for this week. I hope you guys found it useful, and I have a ton of other videos in the making. I have all the SLR Magic anamorphic products here to test, and a lot more other stuff coming up, so bear with me. Subscribe to be notified once the videos are up, and head on to the blog for the written review of this clamp and a lot more content. If you have any questions regarding the clamp, regarding Rapido Technology or anything like that, don't hesitate, shoot them away in the comment section below or Facebook, and I'll see you next week. Chito Fedans out.